summer 2022 in the car with my kids on my way to Costco to get the groceries. This comes on?
I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming.
What? And I ask myself, as I normally do, with a penchant for the superlative, is this the greatest bass line ever? My name is Ian Martin Allison. Today we're diving into 2022's Grammy award-winning record, About Damn Time by Lizzo. You might love this song, you might hate it, you might think that's easy, I can play that, or I've played it a million times. But I'm gonna dive in and show you that it is not as easy as it seems on the surface. Maybe uncover a couple of Easter eggs you didn't know were in there. I mean, right out of the gate, it's so cool. The first 4 bars are awesome. Check it out. I have this Lull M5V right here. I have it tuned down a half step. The tune is in E flat minor. So what I'm doing is I'm taking each string and dropping it down a half step. And then I'm just thinking in standard tuning. And right away, even starting with that pickup, it's so cool. Ricky Reed, who is the co-producer and co-writer of this song, also played bass. He's starting out with this familiar device and then that great ostinato. So hold on a minute. We're starting out with a hammer-on, right? From D to E, and then we're playing these short eighth notes. Now, it's not this, right? It's not long. It's not super short. It's literally eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then that phrase, so hip. That's sort of the motif or ostinato that keeps appearing. And look, this is very similar to some bass lines that you may already know. This feels nostalgic. And if you're like, why is that? It's because we have classic bass lines that this is referencing, like Good Times by Chic. Also, another one, Bites the Dust by Queen. Most recently, just a straight up call out 3 on E by Wolfpack. And in all these tunes, what's happening is there is this bounce of the low note and then something else happens. So it's grounded in this support. And then in the case of this tune, we get that great phrase. Do me a favor and see if you're subscribed to the channel. If you enjoy this content, please like the video, subscribe, ring the bell. It really helps us out. All right, let's move into verse 1.
I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute, tell me how you're healing. Cause I'm about to get into my feelings. How you feeling? How you feel right now?
So many familiar things happening here. Both of those things happened in the intro, right? This walk down, also the walk up to the 5. Now this is gonna move us straight into the pre-chorus, my favorite part of the tune, and I think it's like low-key difficult.
How you feel right now? Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be.
Okay, this is not easy. We've got playing with fingers in a tricky rhythm. Just those 4 notes alone. 1 and 2 and 3 and up. So with anything that's tricky like this, especially rhythmically, slow it down and loop it. 1 and 2 and 3 and up. I'm doing it here and 2 and 3 and C and B on my E string, because then you need to move and get these pops. 1 and 2 and 3 and up. And listen, this is all going to be in tab and notation for you. You didn't think that we were going to make you a beautiful PDF workbook with all the tab and notation that you can grab at your leisure, absolutely free, link in the description? You've got us all wrong. Now, a case could be made that you could just slap the whole thing. What I'm doing there is I'm using a double thumb technique where I'm going down with a thumb, up with a thumb. When my thumb is engaged in that sort of funk engine of like down, up, down, up, down, up, 1 E and a 2 E and a, it just feels like I can't lose. Now let's jump into the chorus. Ricky keeps it super simple the first time around and then starts to embellish on the repeat.
I might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright, okay, alright. It's about damn time. Turn up the music, let's celebrate. I got a feeling I'm gonna be okay, alright. It's about damn time.
That chorus, I think it's a masterpiece. Here's the repeat. Then this part. That is such a producer bass line. The reason I say that is because it's connected to her vocal. I'm gonna be okay, okay. It's just the perfect thing to play over that vocal spot. All right, so moving into verse 2, so much subtlety going on in here. Remember when I talked about the Easter eggs? Ooh, this is full of it. Check it out.
In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fabulous. Cause I give a fuck way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get
This here.
up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now.
That is deceptively tricky. This bit right here.
Wanna get down.
Oh, that, right? Boom. Up to that D.
Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right
And it's like this sort of lazy. I love it. You guys, I love it.
up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now.
Then, of course, we get pre-chorus 2. Chorus 2 leads us to the fabulous breakdown outro chorus section of the tune. We got to get into it. Lizzo on the flute,
Cause
the slide.
you know what time it is. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight. I'm coming out tonight.
Oh, that's so fun. So we get this moment. It's sort of the bass gets to take it here, right? So Ricky's playing. That's so cool. We've got G, G, G flat, G, A, B, but then that B is nice and short. Even the A. And the length doesn't happen until the descending line through that E minor pentatonic, E, D, B, A, E. Do you love this song and bass line as much as I do? Do you hate it? Do you think I've made a terrible choice? In the comments section, let me know if there is an artist, bass player, or bass line that you would like me to dive into in this series of greatest bass line ever. I have been Ian Martin Allison for SBL. See you in the next one.
It's about damn time.